In the world of wrestling, mistakes and mishaps happen, but it's the wrestler's responsibility to handle them with composure and professionalism. Even though there are often slip-ups, the superstars are expected to stay calm and carry on with their performances, showcasing their skills and dedication to the audience. Sometimes, things don't go as planned in wrestling. It could be fans misbehaving or two top wrestlers having a real-life dispute. In these situations, the wrestlers might lose their cool or become really angry. It's a part of the sport where unexpected things can happen and emotions can run high. Cameras often capture our feelings, so it's hard to keep them hidden. That's what we're talking about today. Let's dive into one of the most famous moments in the history of superstars losing their cool. In 2010, there was a match involving John Cena, Kofi Kingston, and Randy Orton. The match concluded with Randy delivering his signature move, the RKO, on Kofi, leading to Randy winning.
In Legacy! Yeah, maybe there is no trouble in Legacy's paradise. Randy Orton. Feeling it. Goes for the RKO. Connects.
After the RKO, Randy seemed really upset and kept calling Kofi stupid. To viewers, everything looked okay, so why was Randy so mad? Turns out, Kofi wasn't supposed to get back up. He was supposed to stay down and receive another move from Randy, the signature punt kick. However, Kofi kept getting up, so Randy had to come up with something on the spot. In 2009, on an episode of Raw, Gail Kim and Mickie James were set to have a big match for the championship. Everything was going well during the fight because both Gail and Mickie are really good wrestlers. However, towards the very end, when Mickie was supposed to do her finishing move and win the match, things went wrong. It was a mess. This kind of thing happens sometimes in matches, but it became a bigger problem because the next move Mickie tried also didn't work out.
Cross body block earlier, but that one she missed completely.
Well, look at Mickie measuring Gail Kim, going for the win.
Oh, Gail Kim blocked that.
She did, she countered.
The end of the match got really awkward, and you could clearly see that Mickie was upset. Even though matches don't always go perfectly, this one stood out because of the consecutive mistakes, making it a memorable moment for fans watching that night. Mickie's disappointment was obvious, and it made the whole ending feel kind of off. Let's talk about Mickie's disappointment. In a women's championship match between Asuka and Mickie James in 2020, something confusing happened. Asuka trapped Mickie in a submission hold, and they rolled around the ring for a bit.
And I believe Mickie tapped out.
What?
Did Mickie tap out?
What happened? Let's see what the official's ruling is. What's he saying?
Then, unexpectedly, the referee rang the bell. The strange part was that neither wrestler gave up, but the referee seemed to think Mickie tapped out. Mickie looked really confused while stuck in the submission hold. Even though Asuka was probably going to keep her championship anyway, the way the match ended wasn't great. The mistake, or botch, didn't change the result, but it left a bit of a sour note. It's tough when a match finishes in a confusing way, especially with a championship on the line. In 2013, AJ Lee made a bold choice and decided to bring some intensity to the scene. It all went down during that year's Raw when she delivered a memorable speech, often referred to as the pipe bomb promo.
Women who have turned to reality television because they just weren't gifted enough to be actresses.
What made it stand out was how she openly criticized the Total Divas reality show and its cast, including the Bella Twins, Natalya, and Eva Marie. Fans quickly picked up on the fact that AJ Lee's words didn't seem scripted. They felt real. During the promo, the Bella Twins were visibly upset, passionately shouting, "Say it to our face!"
Say it to our face! And they just weren't talented enough to be champion.
This added an extra layer of drama to the moment. Despite the tension, both AJ Lee and the Bella Twins are now remembered as trailblazers who made a significant impact on the history of the women's division in wrestling. In 2016, after WrestleMania, there was a wrestling event called Raw. During a match for the Intercontinental Championship between The Miz and Zack Ryder, something unexpected happened. Maryse, who had been away from WWE, suddenly returned. She jumped over the barricade and assisted her husband, The Miz, in winning the IC title. It's important to note that this was all planned and part of the script, except for one person, The Miz's bodyguard. Unfortunately, the bodyguard didn't realize it was scripted and thought Maryse was a real fan causing trouble. While The Miz celebrated his victory, the bodyguard held on to Maryse tightly, not letting go.
This is a happy ending. Yeah, but why are you arresting her? That's Maurice. That's Miz's wife.
This created a tense moment as Maurice tried to explain the scripted situation. It's interesting how even in the world of scripted wrestling, there can be moments that catch people off guard, like the Miz's bodyguard taking the script a bit too seriously. The Undertaker is widely considered one of the best wrestlers ever. At Super Showdown 2019, he faced off against Goldberg. Despite their reputation, the match was heavily criticized and is often regarded as one of the worst ever. Neither wrestlers didn't do well, and there were several mistakes that could have caused serious injuries. After The Undertaker won, he looked upset and dissatisfied with how things went.
The Goldberg, here's the cover by the dead man, and it's over.
The disappointment stemmed from the fact that fans expected a thrilling encounter between two legends, but the reality fell short. The match was marred by poorly executed moves, or botches, which made it difficult for the audience to enjoy. These mistakes could have had severe consequences, emphasizing the importance of precision in professional wrestling. In the past, World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, didn't give enough time to its female wrestlers to showcase their skills. Gail Kim, one of the superstars, was unhappy with how the company treated its female talent. In a 2011 Diva Battle Royale, Kim took a standby, choosing to eliminate herself from the match and ultimately left WWE. She expressed her dissatisfaction with the significant reduction in time allotted for women in the ring.
That moment had built up for so long. It's just, after you're being treated over and over again, the women were always getting treated unfairly.
This moment marked the tipping point for Gail, as it was the culmination of numerous instances where female wrestlers felt sidelined. The lack of opportunities and recognition led Kim to make a bold move to make a statement about the unfair treatment of women in WWE. Wrestling enthusiasts can get really passionate, and here's a memorable incident from a 2012 episode of Raw to prove it. So, there was this match between CM Punk and Mr. McMahon. After the match, instead of just heading backstage like usual, Punk decided to mingle with the audience while McMahon was talking on the mic. Now, the fans were super excited to be near Punk, and things got a bit out of hand. They were touching and pushing him, and that understandably made Punk pretty upset. In the heat of the moment, he even ended up hitting one of the over-enthusiastic fans. The whole situation caused a bit of a stir, and World Wrestling Entertainment had to step in and issue an apology for the incident. So that's our list. Please leave a comment below and give us a thumbs up. And, if you enjoyed this content, consider subscribing to our channel for more. Thank you for watching.